I've always been attracted to and connected to art in some way, although I have no apparent talent in any of those things. But an old friend of mine from the Detroit Artist Workshop, John Sinclair, mentioned Common Ground to me, and he says, man, this is a very cool place. And it's different than other art camps because at Common Ground, they actually have a foundation or a goal in a peaceful world and fighting against racism and fighting against people that are marginalized. And so the first time I came here, it was just a wonderful experience. You know that everybody here has something in common in terms of their politics and their culture and the progressive nature of this place. And I just fell in love with it. One of my first experiences was back home in Michigan. Like a lot of farmers, I still get up at 6 in the morning, even though I don't farm, but I've done that all my life. So I did that here. I went downtown and got a cup of coffee, and I came back and I sat on one of the stone walls. And about 7 o'clock, I started seeing, here comes a young girl pulling a wagon with a big bass fiddle in it. And then another minute later, here comes a guy carrying 3 guitars and a banjo. And then here comes somebody pushing a big piece of art across, and I thought, wow, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of community I want to live in. So once I come here for 1 week a year. This year I actually did 2 weeks because I was filling a slot for somebody. But it's the highlight of my social. My wife and I don't take any vacations anymore. We come here for our vacation. And one of the things I want to say to the participants at Common Ground is that you make me a better person. I see your dedication to the arts. I see your hard work, people doing research and studying and working so hard. And it makes me want to be better. It makes me want to apply myself. I'm a storyteller, so it's like the easiest thing in the arts, because I don't have to carry anything, I don't have to remember anything except the stories. And so since coming here, I've worked harder. I do more research, historical research for the stories I tell, and sometimes I do my research so I can tell the story. But I apply myself better, because I would coast for 20 years on the 25 or 50 stories that I know and not research any more, not learn any new stories. But coming here and seeing the effort and the dedication that these people put into it, I say, wow, if I'm going to keep up to snuff, I'm going to have to apply myself a little harder. I think arts are our solution. What I found about art is it's like a tuning fork. It lines up my emotions, my politics, and my experience, and it gets everything in a straight line so that I can function better. I'm in balance, I'm in tune. And I think the arts can solve a great deal of our problems. We still have to vote or do whatever it takes to ensure that we have a good, clean, and honest administration. But I think the arts will do that for us, will lead us to that. Mm-hmm.